So this video we're focusing on the continuation of our linear equations and balancing our equations. We did it in parts 1 and 2. Now we're doing it in this third part. This one is multi-step, so that is a little bit more complicated, but it's the same concept that we applied. So we're gonna look at the first question. First question, I'm gonna read it out to you. It's 3 in the parentheses x plus 4 and minus 5 on the outside and equals 16. So it looks confusing, but the first thing we want to do is you want to simplify it. Simplify it so it looks easier for us to see. And I see here, I have all this stuff here. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to make it easier for us to just see the variable and the numbers. What I see I have here, what we learned in our previous video, is we have a distributive property. So we're going to work on that. We have 3x plus 12, which is this part. And now we drop everything else down. The minus 5 equals 16. We have now entered the realm of like terms. And like terms means terms that are similar, hence the name. So I'm looking for numbers or terms that are similar because we can combine them together to make it simple. Here I have here the 12 and the 5. These are like terms because these are just numbers. I will take these and I would then add. Here I have the 12 is a plus 5 and it's being added with a negative 5. And we did say when we have two signs that are opposite, they subtract. So we use the like terms to combine them. We have 12 minus 5, even though I just said add. The like terms, because they're different, they'll subtract. We combine them and we have 12 minus 5, which is 7. So here we have 7. What kind of 7? A positive or negative? Positive. Bring down the 3x, and we bring down the 16. Now it's much more simple for us to handle it. So we do the same steps that we did in our previous videos. Minus a 7, minus a 7. And I know we did draw the line, so I'll just draw the line for the sake of it. The 7's cancel out. 3x here, equal sign. We have a 9. Divide by 3 on both sides. X equals 3. Good. Now we're going to work on our second question. Second question is 6a plus 8 equals 3a minus 4. We have two like terms, or we have two variables that are the same because they are both attached to an a. Even though the number is different, they're both attached to an a. And we see that they're on the opposite side. So what we want to do, we want to move one of those variables to the other side. What I find easier is to keep the bigger number, keep the bigger number on the side, one side, and move the smaller number to the other side. So between 6a and 3a, which is bigger? 6a. So I'll do anything in my power to keep the 6a on one side. So that means I'll move the 3a. Do the opposite of what it's doing. So the 3a is a plus, so we subtract it. So we do a negative 3a on that side. If we ever do to one side of the equal side, we have to do to the other side. The 3a will cancel out. And now you will have 3a, because 6a and 3a, negative 3a means that it's subtracting. The like terms are subtracting because they're opposite signs. 6 minus 3 is 3. The a stays the same because it's a like term. This is what they have in common. We also have another like term, which is a constant, and the constants are just regular numbers, 8 and 4. We already moved, put this equal sign here, we already moved the 3a. I'll drop everything else down and I'll show you how are we gonna have everything else simplified? We already moved the 3a. We want to have the a by itself, so now we have to move the 8 because it's the easiest one to move. Minus 8 on this side, minus 8 on that side. At this point, you should be comfortable not looking at it with the line, even though I didn't draw the line. 3a, have an equal sign, I'll bring it down. Now we have the same sign, so it's going to be negative. And if it's the same signs, they add. 4 plus 8 is 12. So we have a negative 12. The a is still not by itself, so what we have to do, we have to divide it by 3. Divided by 3 on this side, divide by 3 on this side. We have a, bring down the equal sign. 12 divided by 3 is 4. What kind of 4 would it be? Positive or negative? A negative divided by a positive is a negative. So here our answer here is a equals negative 4. Okay, good. Next one up, looking a little bit more complicated as we're going down, we have 2 in parentheses x minus 3, outside the parentheses plus 4, and is equal to x plus 7. First, we want to simplify all this. It's too much to look at. So let's work on it. Distributive property first. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 3 is 6. But a positive times a negative, because this negative 3 and this 3 over here is positive, you don't see it. Positive times a negative is negative. Everything else comes down. Plus 4 equals x plus 7. We can see here that we have like terms right here. The constants, or just the numbers. So we just work on the like terms. So I'll bring down the 2x, and we'll work on the like terms. The like terms are being combined. Opposite signs subtract, because it's a negative 6 and a positive 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. What kind of 2? The one of the higher number. The bigger number is 6, so this the 2 will be a negative 2. Everything else comes down. Now we have like terms again. Not only are the constants on opposite signs, but also the variables, which are the x's. So I'm going to keep the bigger variable on one side, which is a 2x, and I'm not going to move it. I will move this x. And how I'll move this x is I'll do the opposite of what it's doing. This x here is plus, so I'll make it minus. Whatever I do to one side, do to the other side. 2x and regular x is the same as saying 1x. And that would give us x. Because opposite signs subtract. 2 minus 1 is still 1. Carry the variable x. And which sign would it be? A positive or a negative? It will be positive because the 2 is bigger than the 1. Bring everything else down. Now, we also have like terms again because we're trying to get the x by itself. The negative 2 and the 7 are also like terms. So we want to move it so we can have the x by itself. What are we moving and what is the it we're referring to? The minus 2. Add 2 on both sides. X equals 9. So in this question, x equals 9. These are the answers that we have for these 3 questions. Now we're going to move on. We're going to first have we're going to have a challenge question. So I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to work on it. And then, without any further explanation, I'm just going to solve the question. And you can compare your answers to see if you got it correct. see the final answer to this challenge question. Make sure you comment to see if you guys got it right. Subscribe, like the video if you appreciate the content, and make sure you ring the bell for notifications so you can be updated on the latest videos.